One day, while discussing the matters of the kingdom with his ministers, King Krishnadevaraya sighed and said, "Despite all the wisdom in my court, I still see foolishness around me. It is as if foolish people grow like weeds, no matter how much we try to educate them." A minister, eager to impress the king, suggested, "Your Majesty, why don't we find the biggest fool in the kingdom? If we expose the greatest fool, others may learn from his mistake." The king was intrigued by the idea. He turned to Tenali Rama and said, "Tenali, I give you a task. Go into the kingdom and find the biggest fool. I want to meet this person myself." Tenali Rama, always up for a challenge, bowed and said, "As you wish, Your Majesty. Give me a few days, and I shall bring you the greatest fool of all." Tenali Rama traveled through the streets, villages, and markets of Vijayanagara, observing people carefully. He saw foolishness in different forms. A man who bought a cow but forgot to untie it before trying to take it home. A merchant who sold all his goods at a loss but celebrated because he had many customers. A scholar who memorized thousands of books but could not explain a single idea in his own words. Though these people amused Tenali, he felt none of them deserved the title of the biggest fool. Then, one evening, as he walked by the palace gates, he saw something that made him smile. He had finally found his fool. The next morning, Tenali Rama returned to the court and announced, "Your Majesty, I have found the biggest fool in the kingdom." The ministers and courtiers were eager to see who it was. The king leaned forward and said, "Bring him in at once." Tenali Rama, with a mischievous smile, held up a large mirror and pointed it toward the king. "Behold, Your Majesty, the biggest fool in the kingdom." The entire court gasped. A few ministers chuckled nervously, while others watched in shock, waiting for the king's reaction. King Krishnadevaraya's face turned red. "Tenali, how dare you insult me?" he thundered. Tenali Rama bowed deeply but remained calm. "Your Majesty, allow me to explain. You are the greatest king, wise and powerful, yet you spend your time searching for a fool instead of ruling your kingdom. Is it not foolish to waste your time on such matters when there are far more important things to do?" The court fell silent. The king stared at Tenali for a long moment and then burst into laughter. "You are right, Tenali. I was foolish to focus on finding a fool when my duty is to lead my people." The entire court erupted in laughter, and the ministers praised Tenali's wit. The lesson. King Krishnadevaraya smiled and said, "You have taught me a valuable lesson, Tenali. Wisdom is not just about knowing many things. It is about knowing what truly matters. From now on, I shall not waste my time on trivial matters, but focus on the greater good of my people." And thus, the search for the biggest fool came to an unexpected but wise conclusion. Tenali Rama, once again, had outwitted everyone, proving that true intelligence lies in perspective and priorities. The story of Tenali's cleverness spread far and wide, reminding everyone that even the wisest can sometimes act foolishly, but the truly wise recognize their folly and learn from it. Thanks for watching.